In this very first video about control of the serve in paddle, we're going to talk about a little bit about the progression, because it's very important that you understand that the sport of paddle, the serve is not as important as in other sports like in tennis, for example. But at some point, there is a little progression you got to follow in order to become a different level server in paddle. And this is how we're going to start. Remember that there are different positions from where you can start for the serve. I always recommend not to be that close to the service line, because otherwise, when you make the ball bounce, it's going to be like a little bit too uncomfortable to hit the ball. So better stay slightly more away. That's the first tip to consider. Don't be that close. So because remember that straight after you make the ball bounce, you're going to try to impact the ball and go forward. So if you make the ball bounce very close to you, then you will have no space to hit the ball with. Yeah. So better stay slightly more away. Second tip. Start doing the progression without a ball, without anything. Without the ball, we usually play better. Yes. So try to play and do the motion of the shot. Racket ready. Not here, not there. That is too much. Yes. A little bit shorter, because with the serve, do you need power or control? Control. So make it a little bit shorter. Non-playing hand, not in front. Slightly closer, yeah, in line with you, because you want to generate little backspin when you go forward. If you make the ball bounce in front of you, you will end up doing this. You don't want that. So preparation of the racket, close to you, not much, not little, in between, yeah, so you can produce 30%, 40% power into the shot, and do this motion. Look, as if you make the ball bounce and impact the ball, as if you make the ball bounce and impacting the ball, yeah, more or less. When you finish the shot, yes, you will start running forward. You've got to think about that with the preparation of the racket, you got to make this with a non-playing leg. I'm a lefty. If you're right-handed player, you will do the same thing in this way, yes, from high to low, yeah, loading the power on the non-playing leg, yeah, from here forward. Because when you finish this, what you want, the non-playing leg to go forward. Yes, that's the aiming of this situation with the serve. So that's the first thing to consider. Make the ball bounce without the ball, remember, so you practice properly. Make the ball bounce, impact the ball at the waist height, not hip height. I've heard in other coaching sessions or videos or whatever that, you know, you have to hit the ball more or less here. No, the height of the serve under the regulations of the International Federation is waist height. So make the ball bounce, and around here you can impact the ball. Good, so then you will pick up the ball. Very important when you drop the ball, yes, to make the ball bounce more or less at the height of your waist. This is important. Why? Because I've seen people serving like this, and they have to wait, because you cannot hit the ball here. You got to wait until the ball drops, until the waist of your is too much. So make the ball bounce and practice this bouncing. Look, practicing. Put your hand more or less on your belly button. Yes, more or less. My belly is big, but it's good. Yeah, so your belly button. Make the ball bounce more or less at the height of your belly button, which is a waist height, in order that then you can make the bounce properly, because sometimes I see that the problem is not the technique, but the bounce. Good? So don't make the ball to drop too low, don't make it bounce too high, because otherwise you got to wait. Practice the use of the non-playing hand for the bounce, because then will help you to impact the ball properly. Yes? Good. So straight after this, we're going to carry on with the progression. We're going to prepare the racket, as we said, ball in hand, next to us, not in front, all these steps as we mentioned before. And now you're going to prepare the racket, make the ball bounce, and try just to serve. Yes, from here, boom, serve. Serve to one side, serve a little bit more to the corner, and that will depend on where you contact the ball. If you contact the ball slightly more behind, the ball might go more to the corner. If you hit the ball a little bit more in front, the ball will go more to the middle. If you are a right-handed player, in the other way around. If you hit the ball a little bit behind, we'll go to the middle. If you hit the ball a little bit more in front, we'll go to the side glass. Same thing in the other side. Yes? So, prepare the racket. Try to do the motion as we said before. Yeah, this movement, so you end up loading the power on the non-playing leg. Make the ball bounce at the highest, as the height you can of the belly button, as we mentioned before, and play the shot. This is a progression. Why? Because we need control on this shot. Control, control, control. So try to make 20 shots with the same power, with the same spin, with everything the same. Yes? After that, you're going to try to impact the ball and do one step, because that's the motion you want for the serve. You don't want to serve and then go, because it's going to be too late to arrive to the net position. You don't want that. You want to arrive on time. What it means on time? Before your opponents hit the ball. That will allow you to arrive to the net position, ready either for the volleys or to go back if they just play a lob. Make sense? Do this progression, you play the serve, boom. Step forward, nice. Play the serve, same thing, step forward. And the next step, if you want to just finalize with this progression of the serve step by step, without the ball and with the ball, just prepare the racket, non-playing hand, go back a little bit, load power on the playing leg. If you're right-handed with the playing leg, right leg, I'm a lefty, left leg, I load the power, and then I produce that motion forward, yes, to reach the net position on time. This is just different level. Now that you know all these progressions of the serve, we're going to talk many things in this formation about the tactical part of the game, the technical part of the game, how you talk to your partner depending on where you're going to serve. Yes, so there are many things to talk about this because you want to control the game and to become a different level with us. So go answer the questions, and I'll see you in the next video.